Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Alchemy podcast. I am walking down. I think I'm on. Anyhow, I don't know exactly what street I'm on, but I'm on a street in Barcelona. I've been here the last, this is my third day today. And surprisingly, a lot of the jet lag has worn off real quick, which is exciting. Got a lot of energy. And the first few days has just been about wandering around the city and admiring a lot of the wonderful architecture, the amazing vibrant culture that they have. Like, I found myself in a side street one day, and they were like playing all kinds of music and with brass and drums, and people were dancing. It was full on, right? It was so cool. And of course, I've been stuffing my face as well. But today I'm reining it in. I'm reining it in because, as you know, I've been on a massive health kick, but totally worth it. So today I wanted to speak about what I took away from learning about a famous architect that has designed a lot of the iconic landmarks here in Barcelona, Antonio Gaudi. I'm just going to mention it now. If you love architecture, if you love art, design, you need to have a look at what he's essentially put together if you haven't. It is like nothing else you'll ever see. I'm a massive fan of beautiful houses, buildings and what have you, and I've been to Italy, France, I've seen other parts of Spain and America, and I've seen beautiful buildings. Nothing that I've seen compares to what this man's created here in Barcelona. They're just, the flair, the creative mind, it's just incredible. And what I wanted to talk about is Gaudi. For me, just learning about him and essentially his philosophy, his mindset, how he was. Apparently, he wasn't a very uplifting guy to be around. He was a bit dark and quite serious. But the guy had a brand. He was known for doing things that had never been done before. He was known for creating buildings and concepts that were just so far-fetched that there were quite a few people out there that actually really disliked him. They thought he was a bit, too much, if you will. And a constant theme that the tour guide was sharing with us was that in each design, there was always this potential. There was always like this fear that what he was putting out there was going to get a lot of backlash, and that it wouldn't stand the test of time, and that it would be, it would come across a lot of criticism. And if you haven't seen these buildings, when you have a look at them, you'll see what I'm talking about, because they are not conventional. They're far from it. Like, some of them have got like the balcony rails, right, are designed in the shape of algae, like really wavy kind of formation with old iron and what have you. There's one of the buildings, the top of it has dragon skin. Well, it's not actual obviously it's not actual dragon skin, but it's in the shape of it and it's in the color of it. Like, it's so unique, right? But what's incredible is that apparently every time the building got done, the public here in Barcelona just loved it. They actually took a sense of pride in it. They were like, this makes us stand out. This gives us a sense of identity, this city, right? And I just think it's so interesting that when you have a look at, not only this guy, but all successful entrepreneurs or creatives, right? Their community, like their hardcore fans, no matter how different the thing is that they've done, and now again, this is assuming that they've done a good job, because I'm just thinking about artists that have done something really unique and it's sounded horrible and they've lost like fans and copped a heap of backlash. But when it goes well, okay, when it goes well, a sense of like, far out, you know, this is ours. It's not just Gaudi's. This is part of, you know, Barcelona. Or if you think about anything that you felt like it got created for you by an entrepreneur or a musician or a writer, but you felt like it's yours too. You know, I've been a part of business masterminds and lots of coaching programs where I've actually felt like, yeah, far out, I'm part of this community. And like when the company wins that's running the mastermind, it feels like I win. It's a really powerful thing. And what's so cool to learn about architecture is it's like that's the impact it can have when it's that bloody good. Like people take a sense of pride that, you know, it's here in their city. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly why I'm sharing that with you today, but I just think it's really powerful to kind of bring into your own awareness and ask. It's like, you know, how can I take my game to another level through adopting just that kind of assumption that if I were to, you know, to really have a red hot crack at my creation and to really, you know, have someone in mind that I'm creating this for, like, what would it be like for them to take a sense of like, oh my God, this is like mine too, you know, like they take a sense of ownership in what you've created, and not in the sense that they own it, like, you know, and they get portions of the revenue, but there's a sense of like, yeah, far out, I this has benefited my life so much. I'm invested in where things are going. Maybe I'm recording this just as much for myself as I have for you guys. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how a lot of my podcast episodes go. So anyway, adopt that thinking, because, you know, the people here in Barcelona are very proud of their city. I can see why. And it's incredible to see the impact that this Antonio Gaudi has had on the city. Like, I was talking to one of the locals. This girl, she's moved from Colombia, and now she lives here as a full-time resident. But she was saying that even for her, when she first got here, it's like she was getting so fed up. Everything's about Antonio Gaudi. And then after a while, you know, that frustration of always hearing about this guy wore off, and now she's even become like really interested and holds a sense of pride to the buildings and the impacts that he's had on the city. Because just these things are just a marvel to look at. Like, you could stare at them all day, you know, park yourself at a cafe, have a sip of a coffee, and eat while you're eating some tapas or whatever. Like, it's just a marvel to look at, and goes to show you, you know, when people that aren't even born here are getting that drawn in. And she's only been here for like, I think she said she's only been here for like a year and a half. I mean, that's bloody quick to turn around and go, yeah, I feel a sense of pride towards these buildings in this city. It's pretty incredible. So anyway, that's it from me. Message to you guys who are keen to interact with me live and would like to take another step in the work that I'm doing with my clients. I've got my next Actualize event coming up on May 26th, 8 a.m. Sydney time, and it's all about using your voice to access rich insights that are not available to your rational mind. So in this free event for 90 minutes, what I'll be doing is I'll be teaching you guys very powerful techniques and skills that actually show you that your voice is an intuitive accelerant to taking you into, let's say, things, awarenesses of what's actually happening around you that your rational mind won't see, won't allow you to see. You know, the ego is going to block off certain opportunities. It's going to make you think that there's only X amount available for you in any moment. And the truth is that, you know, when we think like that, there's only so much we're going to see or allow ourselves to see and allow ourselves to take advantage of. And what I've learned is our voice, it's quite often, if we know how to essentially use it when we communicate, we can teach ourselves what is actually available to us in hindsight. So we'll speak things out, and once we've spoken it out, we'll realize, we'll go, oh, holy crap, that's actually here. That's a thing, that's an opportunity. But it's only once you've said it that you realize it. So anyhow, that's a little example of what we'll be going through. You're going to get exercises, you're going to hear a lot of stories where I've used this in my writing, also how I've been applying it in my business recently, how I use it when I coach my clients, and just the amazing things that come out of it. So if you are keen to join the event, it is free. All you need to do is just join the Actualize Facebook group. The link is in the description below. Hit that link and hit join, and all the details, the Zoom link and everything will be in there. No passcode or rego, just the Zoom link, and join at 8 a.m. New South Wales time this coming Sunday, May 26th. Apart from that, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, and hope you're having an amazing start to your week.